Hey, I just want to do a little thank you thing quick here because well, to be totally honest, I am recording this. Technically, this is the night of the 30th of August, so the month isn't quite done yet. But we're pretty much there, and I just wanted to say that I've thank you for all the stuff this month, for the reactions and everything. I know I haven't gotten like for ASMR August in particular. I guess I should say that it's probably in the title, but whatever. Um, because I know I'm not getting the kind of views I used to get when I first started doing it, but I've been getting pretty good views for my videos as of late. For quite a few of these, especially the ones where I did, something a little more that you wanted, the eating ones, the page turning ones, you seem to like those kind of things. Um, the ramble ones with crappy microphones understandably got less views. I understand, I get it. I'm sorry I had to pad it so much with that, but I kind of ran short on time, and then stuff just kind of landed that way. But I want to say thanks because I have been getting lots of likes, and particularly comments. I don't usually get as many, as good of stuff with likes, comments, and views as I've gotten with the combination of them on ASMR August stuff. So that's been really cool. Thanks for that. It's been really nice to see and interact, and it's kind of crazy that I have people who are watching me that like watch me for how long, and I mean like they'll just kind of pop up out of nowhere and be like, hey, I've been watching for like they don't comment all the time or anything, but when they do, they pop up like, yeah, I've been watching for like 8 years. Like, oh, cool. And I'm sorry I haven't gotten more of these out sooner, and I will try not to make this a thing of waiting super long and then throwing a bunch of these at you again. But for feedback, I guess I would like to know a few things, like what kind of stuff do you want to see more of, something you want to see that you didn't get to see, something you want to see less of for ASMR content. That would be good to know. And particularly, how long would you like the videos to generally be? I mean, like, if I do shorter ones that are like 20 minutes or less, I can do more of them, but after they're shorter, so they're harder to like sit down and listen to the whole thing, or whatever. Like, you don't have much time to like get into it by the time you're starting to get relaxed and fall asleep and other things playing, and that's a whole thing. So it's probably better to have like the longer videos, I would think. But when I'm thinking long videos, I'm like 3+ hours of like video, and I'm like, I have to do for longer ones. I basically have to. I don't have as much solid time to do that, so I pretty much would have to do them, of course, less frequently, and I would do like basically do it in like pieces and like stitch it together over multiple recording sessions. So let me know if you'd rather have those, or somewhere in the middle, like about an hour and a half or somewhere like that for videos. If that's like a sweet spot that'll work for long enough, but also probably doable in like a day or something when I have time to do it. Let me know what you're thinking for those in particular. And hey, if you haven't seen the stuff yet, for anybody who's here and is like, what the fuck you talking about, ASMR or August, whatever, the past 31 videos on the channel should be that. So you can check them out if you miss it. I'm not going to make it its own playlist. I'll just leave them in the ASMR playlist. But yeah, all of those are up here. I just did 31 straight days of ASMR content. So if you're missing out, there's that. And I'm sorry that they are, a little inconsistent in volume and stuff. So playing them straight through might be a little difficult for that. You have to make playlists and of your favorites and whatever, and adjust accordingly. But yeah, that's what's going on. So again, thanks. I didn't expect a lot of people to be that interested in this stuff, so I'm glad some of it has paid off at least. And it's something. It's more than the nothing you've had for a while. Hopefully that's been okay as a I'm sorry, and hopefully we can get back a little bit more on track with this moving forward. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Was a quick thing for that. So thanks. It's kind of nice to. It's nice to know that like certain content is still worth doing. I guess mostly. And yeah, let me know stuff in the comments if you'd like. And I don't know. Back to doing other stuff now in between there until I get more motivation ideas for ASMR stuff. I might take a slight break for a little bit, but I'll try not to be years like I normally did. So see ya in the next thing later.